A closer look at a bill signed into law by Georgia Governor Brian Kemp. Earlier today, he signed the controversial heartbeat bill. The bill would ban abortions after 6 weeks of pregnancy. The new law is set to go into effect in January of 2020.
And News 3's Shana Ferreira is joining us tonight with a closer look at what the new law means for women in the Peach State.
Tina, Governor Kemp signed the new law that the ACLU says it will challenge in court, but starting next year, abortions will be banned in Georgia after a fetal heartbeat is detected.
Some may challenge it in the court of law, but our job is to do what is right, not what is easy.
Governor Brian Kemp adding Georgia to the small group of states that ban abortions after 6 weeks of pregnancy, before many women even know they're expecting. Kemp signed the heartbeat bill into law on Tuesday in Atlanta, known as the toughest abortion bill in the U.S. Current law allows women in Georgia to seek an abortion during the first 20 weeks of pregnancy, but now that's expected to all change in 2020. Opponents saying the bill attempts to effectively ban abortions in the Peach State.
We are called to be strong and courageous, and we will not back down. We will always continue to fight for life.
Kemp's heartbeat bill makes exceptions in the cases of incest and rape, but only if the woman files a police report first. Abortions would be allowed to save the life of the mother and when a fetus is determined to not be viable based on detected medical issues. In 2019 alone, heartbeat bills have been passed in Mississippi, Ohio, Kentucky, and now Georgia. Despite the signing of the new law, opponents say the law will still be debated in court. Still, Governor Kemp says he's not backing down.
Life Act, we will allow precious to realize their full God-given potential.
The ACLU plans on filing a lawsuit by the end of the summer. We'll be sure to let you know how it plays out in court. Shana Ferreira, WSAV News 3.